we're at the front entrance of Pop Century. We just got here in our rental car, which is over there. And Megan's gonna be flying down on Wednesday and joining us. And she's gonna take the Sunshine Flyer, which is just like this bus over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see the side of it very well because they've got the luggage doors open, but they're all painted to look like old trains. There's a whole bunch of them. We basically have two bus options now to get to Disney from the airport, the Sunshine Flyer or the Mears Connect. Sunshine Flyer is a little less expensive. And they have the Christmas decorations up. Peace. Here we go. So these are your options for bus transportation to the resorts from the airport now. Mears Connect is the blue and white buses that you see on the left there, and Sunshine Flyer are the train buses. They're painted to look like old-fashioned trains. You can see one on the right. This is an RV coming through.
That was the RV that just came in.
Oh yeah.
In front of us. Why would you bring your RV to Disney World?
Because they're traveling all over the country in their RV. And this over here is where you get the buses to get to the parks. Now, something that's new since the last time we stayed here in 2019, and by the way, the reason we're staying here is we didn't love it in 2019, is twofold, threefold. One, there was almost nothing available, so our choices were limited. Secondly, it's just me and Ben. And these rooms are very small, but with that's not going to be as much of a problem. And thirdly, since we were here in 2019, they finished the Skyliner. And there is a Skyliner station here. And so we can take the Skyliner from here at Pop Century to both Epcot and Hollywood Studios. So that gives this place some advantages that it didn't have when we stayed here 3 years ago. All right, we are leaving our room here and it's getting to be evening time. Now we have not had a meal yet today. So it's dinner time and we didn't have breakfast and we didn't have lunch, so we're on our way to go find some food. But I wanted to show you because the light is really nice right now. Let me take you this way actually. So the stairs on the 70s building are 8-track tapes. Who remembers 8-track? So that's kind of fun. And the sun is setting over Hourglass Lake, and we have a giant big wheel down that way. There's Twister and somebody's actually playing it. Giant foosball and big giant Mickey phone. Did anybody ever have a big giant Mickey phone when you were growing up? Like that one? I mean, did you not have a giant one, but did you have a Mickey phone? Yeah, the sun is really pretty. So across Hourglass Lake over there, that is Art of Animation Resort. Now, for those of you who don't know, this resort and what before Art of Animation was Art of Animation were originally meant to be all one resort, and it was supposed to be called, dang it, I can never remember what it was going to be called. Something with decades or years or something like that. If you know what it was originally going to be called, put it down in the comments below. And then they ran out of money, basically. And so that side, where Art of Animation is now, sat abandoned and empty for years after this side was finished. That side was going to be, I think, the 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or maybe just the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. And then this side is the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And they decided after, they had the money again, and they decided they were going to finish that resort over there. The buildings were built, but they hadn't finished them. That instead, you know, some time had passed and they decided to do it as art of animation instead. And now I'll see if I can show you here. We're not going this way, but if you follow this path this way, you will come to the bridge. It's the Generation Gap Bridge. That's what it's called. The Generation Gap Bridge goes across to Art of Animation, and I'm going to link a video up above where we walked over there from here and to show you what that's like. It's not very far. And in the middle of that bridge is where the Skyliner station is located. When we were here in 2019, they were still constructing it, and now it's finished. So this is the end of this line of the Skyliner is here. So if you're staying at Art of Animation or here at Pop Century, you can get the Skyliner here and take it to Caribbean Beach Resort, Epcot, Art of Animation, and the Riviera Resort. So our room is over here in building 10, the green building with the big wheel. And I'm just going to show you how close we are to where we parked. The main building is that way, like where the lobby is. And so it's actually not very far for us to walk to the lobby building, but we had to park over here. These are the 80s buildings. Get your magic pen?
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
Okay. One cool thing about Pop Century is as you're walking along the paths here, they have these signs with these little facts from different years that are kind of interesting. They continue on. You might be able to walk to Art of Animation on this side too. I'm not even sure.
Probably just wraps around the...
Yeah, there might be a jogging route that goes all the way around. And then here's the parking lot. So it's not too far. It's not as close as we were at All Star Music in July, but still pretty close. And our rental cars right there. And look at that pretty sunset.
Para su seguridad, favor de permanecer sentados con las puertas cerradas, manteniendo sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro, mientras el tranvía está en movimiento. Gracias.
Okay, sorry for the random footage. Ben and I are on a little adventure. It's 6:30 in the evening on our first night here, and we need resort launches. Here we go. We're trying to get to Wilderness Lodge, but as we learned when we were here in July, you can't just go to a resort that you're not staying at unless you have a dining reservation there, which we don't. But we want to see all of the Christmas trees and Christmas decorations at the 4 main resorts closest to Magic Kingdom. Now Wilderness you can't get to on the monorail, so our next option is to take a boat there from here at Magic Kingdom. So we parked at the Transportation and Ticket Center, we took the parking tram, and then we took the monorail here to Magic Kingdom, and now we're going to get on a boat to go over to Wilderness Lodge. Magic Kingdom is back there, the monorail just went over our heads, and we're coming down here to take a boat. Here's the Contemporary on the left. I want to make sure we get on the right boat.
Did you have fun today? How was Slinky Dog? Did Slinky Dog enjoy the day?
Okay, well this is a bummer. We came all the way here to Wilderness Lodge and their Christmas tree is not up yet. I'm actually kind of shocked. I don't know why it's not up yet. They're up at all the other resorts as far as I know. So that's a surprise and rather disappointing. I'm kind of guessing it'll go up sometime this week while we're here, but I don't know if we're going to have time to come back here to see it. So I don't know, I'll have to kind of watch social media to see if I can see when it goes up. Or maybe I'll ask someone at a desk or something. But this is still an amazing resort and very beautiful and really pretty to come in off the dock from the boat at night. I'll kind of show you around here. There's some other people here wondering when the tree is going up too. They're talking about it.
That's a really big thing.
Yeah.
Fireplace.